Hey guys, this is our take 2 of our Saturday live from Basel, Switzerland. So for those of you who are just watching, let me fill you in. We're doing 2 live streams. We're doing one on YouTube and we're doing the other on Facebook. And so we were connected to the hotel internet and we didn't have the best of connections, so it's just easier to restart it. So hello, thanks for joining in from California. Yes, this is much better, right? Good thing we have data on our cell phones. It saved the day. So we wanted to really fast fill you in on what we've been doing this last week, because it's been really fun and really nice. We've seen so many traditional things here in Switzerland. Hi from India, so cool. I'm gonna let you guys keep commenting for a second to let us know where you're watching from. It's always fun to see. Hey, we got my mate over there from Australia. So come on in and join in on the fun. Hi from Pakistan, really cool. We had some different food tonight. We had it was a cross between a restaurant that had Indian, Thai, Chinese,
sushi.
American. It was like a big mixture, and we were laughing because they said, do you guys want it spicy? And we were like, well, not like Asian spicy, but just still spicy. And then when we had it, Chloe could hardly eat. It was so spicy. So hola from Monterrey. I'm gonna try and keep up with you guys from Dulce NM. Where is that? Dulce LMN. Do you guys know? Where is that? Let us know. I don't know where that is. Thank you guys. From Alberta. How cool.
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Oh, fantastic. Hola and bienvenidos a todos los españoles, or persona que hablamos, habla en español. Not españoles, those would be Spanish people. What am I saying? So Mallorca. Well, there you go. That's closer. So yes, todos los Latinos, that's better. San Antonio, fantastic. We've got our Texan video guys coming out soon. We've got some really cool videos of our stays in Texas. But first, we're going to be publishing the videos of one from Switzerland here, from Neuchâtel. We're also producing a really neat video because we were in Mexico for some time and we're doing the top things to see and do. So the girls came up with top 10 things that they liked. So that's going to be one of the next videos coming out. DC, fantastic. So from Zurich, oh, we have someone very close to us. Well, we are literally minutes away from Zurich. For all those Swissies out there watching, fantastic. So let's tell them a little bit about what we did that was really cool this week, because it was just amazing.
So this week we went to a village called Everdene, and they had a festival that happens every 2 years called Sim, or something.
Sim, yeah.
Sim, spelled with a C. And they had all these different dances from different countries. But this year it was based on weddings, like the night we went.
Yeah.
It was based on old weddings. So they do the dances that they do. And the funniest thing was they were all different dances, like Russians, Armenians,
They had
Swiss,
Ecuadorians.
But the funniest were the Russians. The way they walked, it looked like they were on robo steps, but they were walking.
They were so straight and they were like Olympic style dancers, I would say. They were so good. They were doing pirouettes like Olympus would. I mean, they were like these professional dancers, and the others were more like cultural and kind of more relaxed, and they were just like baff, baff. They were getting it right on, and it was really, really, really impressive. So really cool. Did you guys like it?
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
I like the Armenian
one?
dance.
Yeah.
That one was funny too.
It was all themed around weddings, so it was really nice to see the traditions. And this is what's really nice that I feel like in Europe here, they really, hi from North Carolina. I'm seeing all those messages and seeing you saying that we should come to Pakistan. We will. So thank you guys. Someone's saying salud. So it's just really neat to see the cultures here that are so still alive, even in the younger generation, people that are singing, that are wearing their traditional costumes. And it's just really, really cool to see because, you know, we're from areas and countries that the culture and the history is so small, like, 150 years, let's say. And so it's just, these countries have thousands, hundreds and hundreds of years of traditions and stuff like that. So it's just really cool to see it all, right? So
Someone just commented, what has been the best experience while traveling?
the best experiences is meeting you all.
I would say definitely like meeting new people when we go, and especially when you're in this one-time San Juan del Sur, the experience we had there was just incredible.
When we go places, I think the very best experience we always have is when we get to meet a local person who either does the walking tours or shows us around, because they always can show us and talk to us about the local history, the culture, the people. Like, we just did that in a village in Switzerland. At the tourism board, they have a local person, and this was in a little tiny mountain village.
The same time, Everdene.
Everdene. It was in Everdene, and they take you around and show you the houses, and they know, like, this person lived there from this year to this year, and this symbol on the house means this. And I mean, tell them a little bit about, like, the house. Like, what was the coolest thing on that one old house that you guys saw?
The coolest thing is on the house, there was all these practical things. So at the very top of the building, there were these wood pieces coming out, and that would be to hang their meat, and then they would put a cover on it to make it dry meat. Because they love this thing called la viande séchée, so it's dried meat. And then on the left side of the house, there was like a fridge that would keep things cool. On the right side of the house, there would be this one spot, and she said, what do you think it was for? So we kept on guessing.
It was like 2 holes, is that the
Yep.
thing? Had 2 little holes.
And then a hole.
And we were like, what is it? Because the one fridge was north side to keep it cold. Go ahead, yeah.
And then we finally figured it out. It was honey. So it was
people
really
used to have like
interesting.
beehives in their outdoor area of their house for honey for the morning time. And get this, what was the one thing about the bread that was like absolutely crazy? Imagine this.
Already back then they used to have like 10, 12 kids, or 10 to 15. But they would make their bread one time a year.
Once per year.
So think about calculating that for a whole year.
And they had a communal oven. So once a year,
They would light it up.
they would light it up, and you would go and you would make your bread for the whole year. And it's like this hard brown bread that you can still try and eat
It's like
here.
rock hard.
And it's, super hard, and it preserves for a long, long time. And then when you cut it up, they would like make it kind of come back to life by dipping in coffee or in hot tea or what have
Milk
you.
or whatever.
It was so cool to hear. So thank you guys. I love that you like our channel. Yay, I'm so glad. If you guys want to see something different in our videos, let us know. We started incorporating more food because we got a lot of comments of people saying we want to see food and what's the local food like. And so let me tell you, we've got lots of local food things happening in our upcoming videos, so we can show you some of the best places to find. So someone's saying, hey Dad's on the other end typing away. Tyler's hopefully answering some of your questions as we go through, because we sometimes miss your things there. So what were some of the other things? So we visited 2 little mountain villages. And in between our stay, we got a hold of 2 huge travel vloggers. I'm not sure if anyone saw on our Insta stories on Instagram, but we posted a couple Insta stories about it. There's a travel couple.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who they are? I'll let you guys guess who they are. And maybe I just want to see if anyone might have known or knows who they are. But let's see if anyone guesses. We'll tell you another story in between. You guys can let us know who you think it might be. But we were able to meet up with them because they were visiting Switzerland, and somebody on our channel said, hey, you need to meet up with so-and-so. They're also in Switzerland. So what did we do? We, of course, went out and reached out to them, and then we met up with them in the village of Zermatt, which was so cool, and had a nice pizza and shared travel stories. They've been to how many countries?
Almost 100, like 90.
Almost 100 countries.
94, I think.
Similar to us. And it was so cool to exchange stories, especially for the girls, to meet other people that are doing the same thing, that are like, living out of a suitcase, and then like talking about some of the funny things that we all go through that are our traditional, and so somebody there guessed it. It was Kara and Nate, you guys. So it was so much fun because if you guys know who they are, they're the sweetest couple in the world. They're amazing vloggers and just a true inspiration for so many people. And so yeah, we had a lot of fun. We just sat and talked and it was fantastic. So after that, we went to
A small town called Nax.
NAX. Nax. If you're at the base of the mountain and you like in the Valais area, which is an area of Switzerland, you look all the way up and you can hardly even tell that there's a village up there, but it's like so high up and talk about it. It's like so cute.
Well, yeah, so it's like this little mountain village, and then there's actually one activity. Well, we didn't do it, but it looks really cool to do because you're literally climbing up a cliff. You start from the bottom and you literally climb a cliff. And
1,000-meter cliff.
You get the equipment from the tourism board, and you literally start at the bottom, and the rock, guys, is probably like this.
It's like you climb a ladder or something.
And you go by yourself. You're not with a guide. So imagine this, and you're literally climbing up a cliff. When you hook yourself up, you walk, and you hook yourself. I mean, it looks terrifying. It looks so scary.
I would like to do it. I think it'd be fun. It'd be an adventure.
It's an hour.
An hour.
No, all the way up.
An hour just all the way up, climbing up a rock. Who wants to see Julia do it? Anyone wants to see? She said she would do it. Would you really? Yeah.
There's another one. We met these people. They said, yeah, we just finished going to a 3-hour one.
Yeah, apparently there's different ones in the area.
Someone just said, can you come visit the Jungfrau? We are going to visit the Jungfrau. You know what they do in Jungfrau, you guys? They do something even crazier. They jump off the mountain with like a Superman suit, a bird suit, a Batman suit. They literally like a suit, and they go and they fly through the air like a bat, like literally flying. And we're gonna see people doing it. It's called base jumping. If you ever seen that on YouTube, it's like crazy stuff. So we're gonna go watch that, and that's coming up very soon. So you guys are gonna be able to see that first on Insta stories and then on our videos. So that's gonna be really cool. But so we went to the edge of the cliff. Well, Chloe and Angelique did. Julia didn't have her hiking shoes on, so we walked all the way down to the cliff, and we saw people coming up with all their mountain gear, and it's nuts because you literally are on this straight cliff climbing up for an hour, like what looks to be like a ladder. Like, I don't know.
It's like a teeny little metal bar, and then a metal bar,
They're
then a metal bar.
What are they called? Via Ferrata?
Via Ferrata.
Via Ferrata must mean something in Italian. If you guys know what that means, Via Ferrata. It means a crazy walk to me. Heading in December, super excited. Trying to keep up with this.
If there was a way, would you travel to Mars?
Yes.
She wants to.
Angelique talks all about traveling to Mars.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, you guys. Would you let your child, no matter what age they are, go all the way to Mars? I mean, don't want to, squish people's dreams, but I don't like that idea at all. That scares me. I'm trying to, they have kids, any career ambition to pursue? Oh, do the kids have any career ambitions to pursue? Absolutely. Girls, what are your ideas on careers? Here we go.
Let's start over there.
Or what do you enjoy doing? What do you like doing? It could be anything.
What I like doing is baking, sewing, like making things, and looking at like things about space and stuff like that.
Angelique's very artistic. She's the one in the family who comes up with like the wildest stats. Like we'll say like, you just say anything and she'll say, did you know blah, 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 blah. Like she has all these like things that when you say something, she researches it. So she likes, things like space, everything to do with space travel and everything like that. But she's very creative. She's loves to sew and make things, which is really hard because we're never home. So sewing on the road, of course, is not easy to do, but she keeps her materials.
She's thinking to get a travel sewing machine.
A travel sewing kit machine.
It's the size of a hand, and it just goes.
It's like that, and then you just like hold it with one hand, and
so she can make things. And ultimately, she was saying she wants to own one day a brand what were you saying, like what H&M, or I don't know, she was talking about different brands and what her brand can be like and stuff. So why not? She could design Growing Up Without Borders swag for you all.
You don't know what swag means. It means
like the clothing with the brand stuff. We didn't really know swag either. We're like, what is swag? You know, well, obviously we've been out of the US too long. So what else? What does Julia want to do?
For me, I plan to have hotels around the world. That's my goal.
Mom and Dad like that idea. We'll come visit our hotels.
Yeah.
We'll review them for you all and let you know what we think. Now, Julia's in the right spot. In Switzerland, they have the top hotel management schools. I want to go around and check them all out to show those to you too, because it's really fascinating to see them and whatnot. So
I'm really excited to go.
Someone's saying that they wear designer jeans. I didn't catch the rest of it because it goes fast. I'm so sorry, but they're actually, you can design men's jeans potentially. So there you go. Chloe is 11, but she already has thoughts maybe, or she has fun things she likes to do. What do you like to do?
I like to sing, but I would like to be a comedian actress.
Comedian actress. What do y'all think? Should she pursue that career? She likes being on camera, as you probably see in the videos. She enjoys it. She's not camera shy, and she is not shy to do anything. Like if you give her a prank to do on the street, she just does it. Like she doesn't think twice about, you know, are people gonna look at me, or are they gonna think I'm silly or anything like that, like, which is really good. So people often ask us the same questions. What I'm going to do for our next videos, so that those of you who are brand new to our channel will know, I should put it all in the description so you can read about it, so you can read our ages and what languages we speak and some of our story and such like that, so that we don't have to re-say the same things over and over again. But basically, our girls are 11, 15, and 13, and we speak English and French, and we always say we can get by on Spanish. So.
And we're visiting every country in the world.
Yes, if you didn't know that about us, our goal is to visit every country in the world before Julia has to hit post-secondary school. So we homeschool the girls, and it's something that our goal as a family to get to every country. So we have done, I always say we've done the easiest ones. And when we first started traveling, we were in Turkey, and we met some Canadians there, and they said, you know what? We got a piece of advice from somebody, and the piece of advice was you should travel to all the hard countries first and then finish with the easy ones. And we didn't listen to that either, that piece of advice, because we've done all the easy ones, and now we're getting into not so much hard, but maybe trickier, tougher, or just tougher, or harder to get around, or you know, all that. So
I'm gonna grab something.
Oh, go ahead. Does anyone want to include anything else or say anything else?
Oh, well, I can talk about. Okay, well.
Putting them on the spot.
I'm gonna talk about dinner tonight and dinner the other night, because something. Okay, so if you don't know, there's raclette cheese, which is like almost like fondue, but it's different. You put it in and you put it over a potato. So tonight for dinner we had that on a hamburger raclette. That was really good. And then the other night, when we were in Everdene, we had it on pizza raclette.
Has anyone heard of raclette cheese? Do you guys know what that is?
It's cheese, melted cheese on potatoes.
It is so good.
The first time we try it, it reeks so bad. It smells like stinky socks, and it's like, I'm not eating that. Then like after the second time, third time, you don't even smell
You get to
the
miss
smell.
it when you leave. You're like, oh, I can wish I can have raclette or fondue.
Someone's saying, Julia, what was your favorite thing about Mexico? Bueno, Luis dice que quiere hablar en español con nosotros. Entonces, vamos a hablar un poquito en español. So, Julia, ¿qué es el mejor de México? Was that the question?
Sí.
¿Qué?
Para mí.
Para tú, ¿qué es? Los cenotes, las playas.
Hay muchas cosas.
Hay muchas cosas que te gusta.
Sí.
Para mí es la comida, la gente,
Sí.
el sol, la temperatura, y bueno. There you go. There's our Spanish for tonight.
Todo.
Everything. We love everything. But you'll see that in our upcoming video. We listed 10 things to see and do for people who want to go to Mexico. Specifically, in the Yucatan, Quintana Roo areas, because that area is where we spent the most, although we did go to Monterrey. So we have some of the top things that we enjoyed. Thank you for those lovely comments that we speak good Spanish.
We're still practicing.
We try hard. Let's see. What was your WhatsApp number? Do you have a specific place to suggest that you guys love? Do you mean in the world? Someone's asking us a specific place that we love, love. You know what? In general, I love being in Europe.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. We speak, someone's asking again about the languages, we speak basically fluently two, and we can get by on the third, which is Spanish. And I always joke around and I say we're learning Russian because that's one of my goals. I want to be able to go to some of these countries and be able to speak, because it's so challenging when you're somewhere and you're like stuck and not able to speak, you know what I mean? And Google Translate will only do so much. So I think if I could
Someone said,
say a few words, it'd be good.
try the soft drink Rivella in Switzerland. tried.
Rivella, is that the one that we keep
That's
trying?
the one with milk.
Oh yeah, we've tried that.
That's interesting.
They make a special drink here in Switzerland. Did you know that? That's made out of milk whey. So when we were in Central America and specifically Mexico, we discovered horchata.
Oh, that's amazing.
Horchata's made out of rice milk, and we all loved it. It was so good. But here in Switzerland, it's a soda drink. So it's like fizzy drink, and it's called Rivella, and it's made out of milk whey. But it doesn't taste like milk. It's not milky. And then they have this other drink that they drink here.
Apple juice with
Fizzy apple juice.
That one I love.
And that one's called
It's a German cup, Swiss German. So
No, Rapunzel. Upper?
Rap something.
Rapunzel.
I forget the name of it,
I
but
used to call it fizzy apple juice.
we call it fizzy apple juice, and it's so good.
Yeah.
And the girls and then the other one is Orangina, but I don't know if
That's from
Orangina
France.
That's from France.
Yeah.
It's not here, but it's in
I
Europe.
think.
It's more in Europe than it is in America side, and it's so
You got San
good.
Pellegrino in Italy.
There you go. Thank you. People are saying they love our videos. You guys, thank you so much, because if it weren't for you guys and all your nice comments, that's what honestly keeps us going. It keeps us encouraged to keep making all these different videos for you guys.
That's what it's called.
It's called Apfelsaft. Apple soft drink. That makes sense. And it's so good. So that's what cities do we recommend in the United States? Oh, very good country to talk about. The United
Go
States.
to Texas. That one. That's nice.
When you go to Texas, Texas is for me, I feel like it's like a different country in the United States. It's so
We had a different vibe there from Florida.
And it's not just what you were expecting a desert with rattlesnakes.
Well,
Some people may.
or cowboys.
there is.
and
Well, that's what I
cowboys.
was expecting. But there is big cities there too, and
Oh, there's the hugest cities there. We've got Houston and Dallas. I mean, those are like the
Huge.
mega
Austin.
cities. But it's really nice. I mean, we have our heart is a little bit in Florida because we did live there on and off for many years. So we have dear friends there. We honestly can't give a full review of the U.S. because we haven't visited
no.
fully the west side.
California.
We've been to California, but we're not enough to say go there. So I know there's so many beautiful places to see and do over there. I mean, Colorado, oh my gosh.
I think we're gonna take an RV and just do all the United States when we're done with the countries. That's what I want to do. Go for 2 months around.
I would love to do that. I would love to do RV and meet
Go
all
up.
those RV families that are doing that. That's so much fun.
Go
as
across
well.
Canada, Elastica.
Elastica.
Alaska.
Alaska.
Elastica.
And across the U.S.
That's a mixture between Antarctica and Alaska.
Alaska.
No, that's so cool. Redwoods Park in No, we have not been there. See what I mean? There's a lot of the U.S. that we could come and discover, you guys.
Same as Hawaii.
Oh yeah, we have never been to Hawaii before. Puerto Rico, we've never been to Puerto Rico. We've got to go. Some of the beautifulest beaches that we've seen. Someone's asking, hey Rick, about the beaches. I will tell you, one of the best beaches in
For
all the
scuba.
world. Oh, I was just gonna say Siesta
for
Key.
beaches.
Siesta Key, Florida has the best sand in the world. It's the same sand, if you will, as Clearwater and all that, but honestly, like we've seen nice beaches around the world, but that's one that's hard to top, I would say.
Cancun, like we didn't go swimming in Cancun, but we saw like the water, and that looked like turquoise water. That looked amazing.
That was beautiful. And they are cleaning up the problem with the seaweed. So if you hear about all the seaweed issues and all that that's going on, they are putting out big nets, so they're cleaning the beaches, and so it's not
and I bet
so
the
bad.
Pacific will have nice beaches when we get there.
Someone's saying they loved our Lisbon videos. Yes. Well, Portugal is an interesting place too. They have some of the most beautiful beaches too in the south there, and really private. But the temperature of the water seems a little bit more cold, whereas, you know,
or if you go to San Juan del Sur, you get the beach to yourself. So it all depends.
Yeah, actually, Nicaragua has some of the most beautiful beaches too.
There's nice beaches everywhere.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, back to, I just want to say thank you guys, because our channel is growing, and it's so encouraging for us to keep getting your comments. We do read them all. We love them, and we're very close to reaching 10,000 subscribers on Instagram, so we're gonna have a little party when that happens. We're jumping really fast to 30,000 on YouTube, so we might have to do some kind of giveaway to the audience. So if you guys have any ideas what we could do as a giveaway.
Swiss chocolate.
Oh, we can, yeah, Swiss chocolate's always good.
Or Swiss souvenirs, I don't know.
A Swiss souvenir. We're in Switzerland now, so hey, it could be.
Pencils?
Yeah, explain that.
Caran d'Ache pencils are like pencils, and then they're Swiss, so of course they have to add something new. So it's like a pencil, you write, and then if you take a wet paintbrush, you can paint over top and it becomes watercolor paint.
Isn't that cool, you guys? And when kids go to school here in Switzerland, they get those pencils.
And this is the public school.
Yeah.
Someone said a joke that I thought was quite funny. A free ticket to Switzerland.
A free ticket to Switzerland.
That's kind of...
Okay, does anyone have a connection with like Swiss Air or one of those, you know, connections to the airlines? Because that's a huge budget, you know. But you know what? My husband's always good at finding the most amazing deals. So you may have to like fly to Scotland first and then go to London to get back to Italy to come to Switzerland. But he'll get you here for $100. That's what we do. We travel on a budget, so we hop around. The good thing is our time schedule is not limited. So instead of paying like extravagant flight prices, we go for like the best prices to get us from A to Z, and it works for us. So yeah. Hey, we'll hook up with someone who wants to give away a Swiss trip maybe, and we'll run a contest for you guys. Wouldn't that be cool? It is honestly one of the
tours as well. Swiss tours.
Maybe we could do a Swiss tour. You guys get here and we will tour you around. How does that sound as a contest? Would you like that? We can show you all the secret places that people don't know, that the tourists don't know about, because it seems like the tourists they all go to one specific area and they miss out on some of the secret places that have like the nicest views or, you know, the best little things.
Someone had an interesting question.
What's that?
What different YouTubers do you guys like to watch?
Well, there is these guys who their names are Yes Fear, and they're really funny because their goal is basically saying yes and seek discomfort. That's really funny.
I like watching...
Well, they do basically all these challenges, right?
They like go on streets and ask people, will you skydive with us?
They're really nutty, and I feel like we can relate sometimes
to nutty people. It's like, do you have a passport?
People.
Okay, let's go to Italy. It's like really funny.
Boys instead of... question for the mom. What if we had boys instead of girls? Was that the question? Just type yes or no, because I missed that. And Gruyere is in Fribourg. Anyone want Gruyere cheese? You guys want that as a contest? Swiss cheese, yes. Okay, I'm just trying to keep Spanish on your trip. We learned Spanish a lot on our trips. We learned Spanish mainly traveling. And then we took Spanish classes when we were in Spain as well for a little bit.
Speaking with friends or watching TV.
TV shows was a great way to learn it. So
music.
Yeah. So guys, we're gonna keep it short and sweet for you all. Make sure to think of fun, exciting questions. We're gonna think of some great contest giveaways and help us share our videos so that we can, if we had boys instead of... What would it be like? What was the question? Shoot, I missed it.
I understand. It said, what would it be like if you had boys instead of girls?
Holy. It'd be like this. Girls are so easy. I don't know what it would be like. I don't have boys, so I can't compare.
Still maybe like a little baby brother in the future.
We would love to have a baby brother or
adopt one.
baby boy, but I'm getting a little old for that. So, but it'd be really cool to adopt a baby one day. It would be really fun. But anyway, that's a different story. I even have his name. His name's going to be Miguel if we do it. Because I've always wanted a boy named Miguel, and everyone would say, but you're not Latino. I'm like, but I love the name. So, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll invite a boy one day. But if we had boys, I'm sure traveling would be different for sure. Tyler would love it because he would have someone to go take pictures with and someone who can relate to him, because he gets often like, you know, he says we gang up on him because we're all girls, you know, we're like, you know, we're kind of like, you know, clean up after yourself, you know, and we're all like little moms and stuff like that. So I don't know. But there, hopefully that answers. So yes, if you see us once with a baby and his name's Miguel, you'll remember this video and where this seed came from. So anyhow, so make sure to share our videos. We love you guys. Have a super duper weekend, and be safe wherever you are. And
we'll see you next time.
Subscribe. If
Share
you're not
our videos.
subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our videos. And we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Adios. Good night.